Rattrap Maximize. This is Transformers. Takara Tomy. Masterpiece Rattrap from Beast Wars. This is the MPG. I think this is just how they've rebranded the Masterpiece line. I think it just still means Masterpiece. D-Spark. I think that's something with Hasbro. I'm not 100% sure. But there's the front of the box. There's the bottom with fucking gibberish. There's the side. Lovely pose. Lovely pose. Here is the back end. And that's what you get. Why am I doing that? There's the top. There's the other side. It is lovely that they are still knocking these out. I mean, this one was announced and then released, I think, relatively quickly from what I can remember. I know the Rhinox. I think that the Rhinox was... I feel like that took fucking time. Like, there's rumours about that for a long time. Long time. And then finally was announced, released, and all that good stuff. This one sort of came out of the blue. Announced, and then he was here. Here is the instructions. We will obviously be transforming this, as always, first time on camera. It will be painful, so you have been warned. Here's his little card gimmick. Looks cool. There you go. Anything in here that's quickly noteworthy? Now this as well, normally when I get these, I've already seen all the videos about it, and then I get it a little while later, and then, you know, but I haven't seen, I've seen a few pictures, but I haven't seen any videos of this guy at all. So I am going into this one pretty blind, which we'll see how that fucking pans out for me, won't we? But the last, I remember Dinobot, I think he had quite a few stiff joints, a few problems with him. So let's fucking crack this sucker open. I've got no idea when this line is going to get complete, but look how clean it is. Look how fucking clean this little rat is. Wow, that is impressive. Okay. I mean, you've seen on the box, and in the show, he does spend quite a lot of time on his hind legs. As if his rat arms have got a butterfly joint. What the fuck? How good is that? I'm assuming it just tilts forward. That'd be correct in assuming. Maybe this releases. I'm just gonna double check. I'm just gonna check. It seems that it just folds down. There you go. Way up. Get a mouth. No. How does this thing? Does this just? Does that just screw in, or that just peg in? You'd say that just pegs in, wouldn't you? Are these on hinges? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, these are on hinges as well. I mean, my only nitpick really so far is that shouldn't have been, that doesn't need to be hollowed out. That shouldn't be hollowed out, I don't think. It's not getting in the way of water. And this, obviously, I don't mind because it's part of the fucking joint. So that being hollowed out isn't an issue. But like, why is that exposed? Like, why is that good? Just, yeah, looks unfinished. Looks unfinished. I'm sure this head just. I don't want to fucking break this. You know, it was quite tense. Oh, peekaboo. Huh. Yeah, and then you get this separate head, which, let's just compare the two. I think it is purely the fact that you have these whiskers on this one. This is, I imagine, more for transformation, so you ain't gonna worry about them being bent and what have you. If you want to keep them in rat mode, beast mode, sorry, whatever, you can, and it look extra cool, and then no worries about, which is a nice detail. Don't want to push him around the face too much because I don't want to obviously ruin any of the whiskers. There we go. Yeah. You might need to, obviously the head leaves a massive crater in the side, but you do have a joint there and you got a joint there as well. That doesn't look quite right. In the picture on the box, I think they might have done a little bit of cheeky editing there. You can see from the side there, it's showing that that sits flush. But if you get the right angle, it does look that way. But I'm not going to have him in this mode. But this is a cool thing that you can do. It's cool that, like I said, he spends a lot of time in this position when he's on the show. Just a peg there. Pegs in there. Pops in. And then back on all fours. Just tie his legs up a little bit. Just quickly, because I've grabbed him off the shelf. Here he is with Tigertron. And apart from this little bit here, there's no signs of robot. Very, very impressed with this. Very happy with that. Very happy with this. Very, very happy with this. Right. Let's have a look at the accessories. You get these are the stands for the carrying mode. I'm not that bothered with. And there are his faces. We'll do a switcheroo when the time comes. Right. Shall we muddle our way through this transformation? Shall we? Oh, he's got a texture on him. He's not like just smooth plastic. There's like a texture. I didn't mention there's like a texture to his body. Smooth belly though. Right, let's just take this whiskered face off. Put him over there. Let's put his safety mask on. And we will dive into this mother. Oh, is this bit shows you how to fucking adjust it all and everything. Okay, so wait to get him into this mode. Actually, have a fiddle around this back end as well. Crack that sucker open. Crack that second sucker open. Double joint that mask, I think. I feel that should collapse more based on what I'm seeing. Is that just a... Yeah, it is. That collapses more. That goes up there. You then just bring his feet down. His feet down. Oh, apparently that does just push in. Don't know about that though. Not really sure where that would go. But it's saying the whole thing. Oh, it does a bit. Oh, okay. It just means you go from that to that. It's still pretty good, to be fair. So yeah, there's the expert way to transform it into stand-up mode. Stand-up mode, sorry. Because I missed out some of the crucial steps. But yeah, there you go. Very expressive arms. Cannot believe he's got a butterfly. Well, we're all gonna die. Very good, very good. Fucking big fan of this. Big fan. Right, let's do some actual transforming and transform this son of a gun into his beastie mode. Oh, this, how he sits here is part of his transformation mode, it would seem. So, I stand him up and then just split the paw. Also, before I do, again, getting him back into this mode will be a different story. But the fact that how solid he is absolutely rock solid in this mode. Nothing is coming apart. Everything seems to be lined up beautifully. So, fair play to that. Back end. Was it his front end? No, it's all of it. It's all of it. I mean, now this is where the compliment that I've just given it, that it's solid, could come back to. Oh, hey, oh, fuck me! This has been looked after, hasn't it? Jesus. Right, so his back end opens up like that. And then his top end does the same. Absolute dissection. Poor guy. Fold his arms in like so. Lift this back end up. Oh, fuck, that's it, of course. This is his gun. So just lift his back end up. Take his gun out. Definitely a little bit forgot about him having a gun. They've gone out of the way to protect the paint on this, so fair play. So you double joint that there, I believe. Get his feet out. Just separate, bring down, slide them off, slide them off. clip that in there, bring his foot down. Yeah, clip that in place. And then, what the fuck happens? Bring his fake rat face down. And then some fucking tiny arms at the side. Do something. I'm assuming it's these. These come down. Do they must come down. I'm guessing. Well, assuming. Yep. Oh, okay. So that can rotate there. I think that's right. You bring these forward. And then his arms come out some way, somehow. Rotate them a bit further down, perhaps. That might be good. Should perhaps come that way. This just has to now just raise up. Separate them, or were they even connected together? Don't think that they were. Just raise these up. And then raise this side up. These may have needed to be folded in a bit earlier, but I didn't notice. My bad. Yeah, bring them up. I think that's what it's telling me to do. Bring that joint out and then straighten that up. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so these seemingly come up here, facing potentially this way. Maybe that's not correct though. I believe it is, actually. Let's take that. I think that's how that sits. The face does a hell of a lot of moving. Probably could keep his mouth closed. I have a bit of respect for him, I suppose. I'm going to guess his nose should sit in that little bit there. I'll assume. Not sure that's what I'm getting. Maybe that needs to calm down a bit more. Definitely got to keep his goddamn mouth closed. Which just doesn't seem to be possible. Which is very indicative of the show, to be fair. Oops. See that, I feel should tab into there. But I'm having quite the battle with getting that to happen. His mouth keeps opening. I just don't see what I need to do. They aren't telling you. They aren't saying to do that, are they? Right, there we go. Right. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Yes, magic stuff. Let's bring. Oh, this fucking. Like that. And you bring this. Bring this out. And then so many little tabs. Oh, okay. So it's not just that, it's that as well. Excuse me. So it tabs in the side. Right. That isn't tabbing in the way I would want it to. Sharp thigh to enjoy it strong, Jesus. There we go. That's it. Fuck you. Right, how do I sort that is for fucking back end then? It's going to be a whole mission in itself, isn't it? Right, fold that bitch in. Fold this one in. Double joint now in. Double joint. That in there. Issue is when you bring his arms down, it makes contact with this, which then can push this backpack setup out. You don't want that. I'm sure you could have probably guessed. This star's got an absolute dream. Dream, I tell you. There he is. Yeah, those two clips that you get are adapters for being carried on the back of Prime in jet mode, on the back of Prime, who's on the back of Rhinox, and then the one stand that you got back all the way with, I think, Dinobot. There's an adapter for that, but they've not continued to give anyone else a stand. I'm sure it was Dinobot. Or was it Black Arachnia? It was one of the two, one of those two. And then no one ever saw a stand again. There's his gun. Look how detailed that is. That looks fucking wicked. Mag-bloody-nificent. Right. That was a struggle through. I don't know if I'll, when they release the next one, I don't know if I'll leave it to go in blind, because that was quite painful. I can't imagine what that was like to fucking watch. But the end product, again, with, and I will happily accept the accusation of being an apologist, I will. But it might be because I've got something not aligned properly, perhaps, on the inside, on the body. But, I mean, at the minute, it does seem to be holding together pretty well. Don't want to test that too much, because I'm not arsed with fiddling around with him anymore, if I'm going to be honest. Let's just go through what you can do. You get all the way around, 360 of the hips, thighs, come up there. Thighs are very fucking stiff. Legs come up there. You got a swivel as well. You can get all the way out there. Knee gives you all that, should you want it. Feet, bit of toe movement, fucking massive tilt both ways. No crunch whatsoever. Also, there's a lot of transformation happening in his center. So, head, I think on a ball joint. So, okay, that's stiff. Yeah, ball joint. All the way around. Looks up that many. Doesn't really look down, but it's not a massive deal to me, because he's the smallest one of the lot. So he's not really looking down to much, to be fair. Arm up there. You get up there. You get to use that, should you want that. Down there, swivel at the bicep. You get double, but it does fuck the sculpt a bit. So you kind of get a beautiful 90. and then a disgusting 180 should you want it. Wrist and a spin. Fingers on a joint there, like a base for the whole knuckles. So, and I think it's this side. Is it this side? Let me just do it. I'm sure there's something in the forearms. I'm sure I saw it on the introduction. Yes, there's something with the forearm. There's a flap. There we go. Yeah, boom. I forget what this is like. I think this is like one of those like things from an episode. Gimmicks, grenade. I'm pretty sure it is. Let me just get my very delicate retrieval device. Perhaps just push it from this, there might be the better solution actually. Yes, it definitely was. Right, yeah, I believe this is just a grenade. Show what that's coming across. But yeah, grenade. And then that side. Nice bit of detail to it. Very, very happy. I think this can just tab into his arm, his hand. Open his hand up. And then just slide it in. Is there a way of him actually holding this fucking thing? Got to be that way, and then just squeeze it. Perhaps. Who knows? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just a case of just squeezing it in place, I think, from what I can tell. There you go. If you put it like that, you can, you can see that little, not ring finger, what's the finger called? Fuck knows what I just sits underneath that tab, so you can hold it there quite nicely, even upside down. So that should fix all of your, I'm sure this is a grenade. I'm sure it is. And so we'll pop that back, and we will finish with a pose with his gun. The classic, the old faithful. Oh, there's one in there. That side as well. There you go. I'm glad I didn't cut my nails before this, I'm glad I didn't cut my nails. It proved invaluable. So, get his gun in there, tab in there, close that shit up. Gun can go in either hand, whichever hand you desire, whichever hand you decide he is. Is he lefty, is he righty? Oops, yeah. I'll be honest, this is awfully on the fiddlier side due to how small he is and that. But again, after fiddling with it, I have managed to clip it into place pretty well, it would seem. So, I mean, once I get in pose for like the thumbnail picture and that, I'll be a bit more rigorous with him, but I'm just not bothered with having to put him back together on the video. Right, let's get his, where's his? Tag these two back in. have a look how these faces look. I said, there we go. Let me see. Let me see. Right, this video's been going so long that my music has fucking died. Devastating. Right, up there's up close of his original face. Just standard. Semi-open. This is his thinking we're all gonna die face. This is his I'm gonna say we're all gonna die face. This is oh shit, we're living it, we are about to die face. Let's put that one on. I mean, the tightest joints on this guy are these thigh joints, but they are screwed in. So if you find it too tight, you can always just give that screw a gnat's cock of a turn just to see if it loosens it off for you. But I think it's going to be absolutely fine. Looks fucking wicked. Right, let's just get his middle face on. Get out of it, fucker. On you go. This one could warrant a bit more of a cooler pose, I think. Yeah, because of the transformation, the knee joint's there, but when you're bringing it out, it can pop that out. So just make sure that you've, you know, popped his shin back into place, and that, yeah, it's your knee joint you're actually using. Right, I'm gonna do it. I'm bringing in the whole fucking crew. Not the whole crew, because I want them all in robot mode. And Tigertron is still in beast mode. It will remain that way until I complete the set. One, two. I don't want his gun face not pointing at him. And then let's go this big fucking mama jammer. My guy's a unit. And of course, Dinobot. They are an impressive looking bunch. Fuck me. They are a very good looking crew. I think Air Razor, and then the Maximals are done. I'm sure they are. Yeah, I mean the Decepticon side is fucking dire, absolutely dire. Let's just stick Targetron in there as well. I feel like I say this all the time, but I feel like my lights aren't doing these guys justice because they really do pop. Yeah, very happy with this. Very happy with this. What a fucking team. Oh yeah, Air Razor. I'm sure it is for season 1. I'm sure it is. I could be wrong, but hey ho. Yes, so there he is. Rattrap, Transformers Beast Wars, Masterpiece, MPG, fucking T-Spot, whatever goddamn sub-name they've got now. But there he is, in all of his glory, looking goddamn magnificent. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.